Good morning, everybody. My name is John, and I work here at Camp Courageous. And it's great to see everybody out here in the virtual world here today, checking in on some of the activities going on out here at camp. Um, like everybody else, I'm missing all the campers running around here, and it's relatively quiet out here, but pretty sure here in the near future we're going to get everybody back here at camp and get back to having a good time. One of my favorite activities as a kid and as a camper was stargazing at night. I've been looking at the stars ever since I was a little kid, and it's one of the easiest things that you can do at home with mom and dad, and it's a lot of fun. Now, when you look up at the stars, you might see something just like this. You see a bunch of stars, and you really don't know what they are other than swirling balls of gas, and they're in the sky and they're really far away. Now, one of the things I learned about those that those stars make a pattern, and those stars are called constellations. So, constellation is a really fancy word just for patterns of stars in the sky. You see the stars in the sky and you can draw and connect the dots, you come up with a pattern. So that same set of stars that I showed you looks like this. This set of stars is known as Orion. Now, Orion was a really huge hunter back in Greek mythology, and he threatened to take out all of the animals on the planet. So when they heard this, they're like, no, you're not. We're going to just throw you into the sky. So at night, when you look up by the moon, you might see some stars in a pattern that look like this. Now, those lines aren't going to be that connect them together. You're kind of going to have to do that with your imagination. And you're going to see this really big, strong guy. He's carrying a sword and a shield, and he's out hunting. Now, what makes constellations really cool is that you can make up your own. You don't have to follow any certain pattern. If you just want to go out and look at the stars, you can come up with your own stories. Now, when you're out there looking at the stars, you can take a pencil and paper out with you and doodle on a paper and come up with your own story. The other really cool thing that's out there in the sky at night is satellites, literally space junk. We have all of this metal stuff floating all around the planet that we have sent up there. And if it's just about nighttime or really early in the morning, so don't wake up about 3 o'clock in the morning and get mom and dad out of bed, but you can see a bunch of space junk floating around in the sky. So if you look to the north, it looks like a moving airplane, except there's no blinky lights. So that's some of the kind of the cool things that you can do out there in space. Back home here right now, both of my boys really got into space the other night, and we started doing our own constellations on paper. That's where this came from. I showed you a little bit ago. One of the little boys did that, and it was something really easy for them to do. Now, my hope is that everyone is doing well at home, and you're able to get out at night, still practice some social distancing, but really getting outside and being able to enjoy nature. Their stars are there. They're really easy to find. You don't need a telescope. You don't need binoculars. You can just use your eyes. Now, the cool part about this is when you go back inside and tell mom and dad about all the stars you saw, you can make up your own stories to tell them. Or if you have other friends that you're seeing online, you can go on there and tell them all the stories you're making about too. So, seeing a few people joined in here this morning. Amy, Emily, Jen, good morning. Good to see you on here. So hopefully you're taking some good notes on the stuff that you can do with your own kids, do on your own out at night. So if there's any more questions or people popping on here, I'm free here for a couple minutes. If we've got any questions to answer about space, satellites, constellations, that would be awesome. So I'm kind of watching over here. I'm not seeing a whole lot. So this is my first time doing a presentation on here for camp. Like I said, just a quick little science episode on here about constellations and stars. So hopefully in the future I'll be able to do some more stargazing with you on here. Oh, I'm just now thought of this. I have this sitting back over here. If you're wondering what a telescope is, or if you haven't seen one, this is a telescope. And what a telescope is a real simple way for looking at the stars. When you're outside at night, even though it's dark out, there is light. Any light that's reflected off the moon gets caught in the front end of our telescope. And that light comes through here, it follows down the tube, and it bounces off a mirror and reflects up at your eye. So a telescope is a way to really help you out see things that are really, really far away. They're simple, they're inexpensive, and they're really cool to use. Now, if you have a chance to see a real big telescope in the area, you can see planets as far away as Jupiter, Saturn, and Neptune on there through your telescope. But like I said, just to go outside and to see stuff with your naked eye and have fun with your family and friends doing it, get out there and get outside. So, hoping to be back here fairly soon, and we'll talk again then. Thanks.